Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today I have an urgent update for you guys on the Stacks ecosystem. We have been talking about the Nakamoto upgrade, which is a very, very important component to the Stacks ecosystem, bringing the transaction times on this layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, enabling Bitcoin DeFi down from 10 to 30 minutes down to under 4 seconds. We've been talking about it so much, guys, and the Nakamoto upgrade was supposed to come this month, in the month of May, but now it has been postponed. We're going to talk about why, whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, what you can expect with the Stacks ecosystem in the meantime, what we're seeing with it right now, and a recent play that I made in anticipation for this upgrade that is coming. Hint, I bought another meme coin. In fact, a meme coin that I already owned. I doubled down on WELSH, the first dog meme token ever built on Bitcoin yesterday, and there's some very specific reasons why. If you like the content, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me jump right in and look at, first of all, the charts for Bitcoin. Now, what I've been saying is we've been getting a big sell-off for the Stacks tokens here from the recent peak that we broke out. We looked like we took a new high. We did, and we had a retracement. Why? Because Bitcoin came down out of its range after also achieving a high, came out of this range, and recently has come back up after the recent FOMC meeting that happened, talking about inflation, talking about the Fed interest rate and decisions there. Bitcoin came up, and so did Stacks. Now, this is something that we predicted, guys. If Bitcoin was to allow itself to have a little recovery after the recent sell-off around some of the fear after the halving, then Stacks could potentially have a recovery as well. And from the bottom, if you guys had bought on the big dip that it had, you could already be up 24% from the lowest point that we had most recently, which is good to see. Now, if you look at the 4-hourly candles, you will see that we are, in fact, on the way up on the 4-hourly candles as well, in conjunction with Bitcoin. Also, looking at that, you can see that the Stacks ecosystem and the tokens in that ecosystem today, they're all having a little bit of a recovery, a little bit of relief after a really, really tough last week, last month, as Bitcoin was selling off. Now, this is something that we've said repeatedly, guys. I personally expect the Stacks ecosystem to trade alongside Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does tremendously well, I would expect Stacks to do tremendously well as well. Now, what I did is I saw, again, we've talked about this a lot, guys. I like to buy the dips and I like to buy red and sell green. And so what we've done is exactly that. When you look at what's going on in the Stacks ecosystem, again, we had a very big dip. And so what I did is I took advantage of that dip. And what I did was I actually ended up buying more of the WELSH token. And this isn't a good look at the WELSH coin. Here's a little bit of a better chart for you guys. I took advantage of this dip of the WELSH token. As you can see, this thing came way down. And yesterday, I bought this dip and I'm already up 20% on that position. Now, the reason that I did this is because I believe, again, that when Bitcoin continues its rally, and I do believe that Bitcoin is going to break its previous highs, go into a parabolic rally after this Bitcoin halving, which has already occurred, Stacks is going to have a rally as well. And the hypothesis has been this for a while. When Bitcoin rallies, Stacks is going to rally, and the memes within the Stacks ecosystem are going to rally. WELSH is the number 2 most traded token, according to Stacks Tools, the second most popular token in this entire ecosystem. Why? Because it is the first dog meme token ever created on Bitcoin. And a lot of people have been asking me, well, Crypto Kip, you've been talking a lot about Stacks and you've been talking a lot about WELSH. What is going on with these tokens? Well, there was a big dip. Did you buy the dip? That is my big question to you guys. I did today, and I'm very excited about it. The broader crypto market is also just coming back today. A lot of gainers today. And obviously, meme tokens are a big part of that. Maybe you guys don't like meme tokens. Maybe you guys just want to stick to Stacks itself or some of the other big cap coins. That's totally fine, guys. I can totally understand that. But I've been having a lot of success with memes lately. And frankly, I wanted to double down at this beautiful dip that we had for WELSH. And I actually over doubled my position that I had in WELSH, which I'm very excited about for when this epic bull market comes. But there has been a delay for the Nakamoto upgrade that we got to talk about. And so the Stacks Foundation put out this tweet that I'm going to read to you a little bit. Hey, Stackers, with the successful initiation step of the Nakamoto upgrade behind us, and congratulations, this update can cover all the changes to Nakamoto's activation timeline. With the benefit of more information and practical experience with aspects of the network, the core developers have identified the need for a more advanced signer resiliency recovery system, something that was initially scoped for a later release. They're projecting an additional 8 weeks of development time, and they're expecting this resiliency features is expected by July 15th, with activation now starting August 28th. Guys, Nakamoto release was supposed to come May 20th to May 30th and now they pushed it back a couple months, my friends. Now, is this something to panic about? Well, clearly, I am not panicking about this. In fact, I believe that this provided us with an epic chance to buy the dip. And you can really look at this Leo token as a good example of that. I don't own any of this Leo token, but this was that news right here on this candle of them saying, hey, the release was delayed. And as you can see, people are buying this dip. Now, I'm not a cat token guy myself, so I bought the first dog meme on Bitcoin instead. Now it's moving up today. That's beautiful to see. Could this thing see more downside? Could this thing come down to the 2014 level? Maybe. That's possible, guys, but I'm not going to wait for that. Instead, I'm going to scoop this dip and accumulate things that I personally believe in and very excited for. Was the Nakamoto upgrade delayed? Yes. Is this a bad thing? No. In fact, if you see what the community is saying about it, they respect the developers for taking their time, not rushing this upgrade. Some people might look at this, oh, well, I've seen this before with Ethereum 2.0. I do not believe that this is going to be an Ethereum 2.0 situation. What I mean by that is everybody's been waiting for Ethereum 2.0 to improve the transaction times, mostly the price of the Ethereum transactions. And frankly, the price of the Ethereum transactions is still terrible. So I think many people are fearful of that happening with stacks and delays, and maybe it's not going to be as good as they say. And I look at that as an opportunity to buy the dip. You think back to when people said Solana was dead. Solana is dead. Well, if you bought Solana when Solana was at peak fear, guess what? You could have caught a 17x if you got up to the peak. You could have caught up to a 25x. I believe we're going to see something similar with the Stacks ecosystem. I'm very bullish on Stacks. At some point, I do believe we're going to get an epic recovery for this that might have already begun. I've already drawn out this red line for you guys. That's where I think we're going to go. I think we are going to have a move to the upside. Now, please note, none of this is financial advice, guys. I am a guy on the internet doing videos, researching on my own, doing my own strategies, and just informing you guys of what I think about what is happening in the space. I wanted to inform you guys about this delay as it just came to my attention yesterday, so I wanted to notify my audience so you guys are aware of it so it doesn't take you by surprise. There's a dip on account of that news. I'm taking advantage of it. Are you? Let me know what your thoughts are on Stacks and this move by the developers for this token and the future of this project, Bitcoin L2 solution. Stacks, the #1 narrative, I think, in the upcoming bull run. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all I got in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to DCA HODL. I'll see you next time, folks. Peace.